you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Welcome to a 1-minute book talk on Heroes by Alan Gratz, an Iowa Teen Award book. Alan Gratz is a hugely popular author in my library, and for good cause. We got out of school early for an icy winter weather one afternoon, so I was just going to get this book started, but I ended up reading the entire book. I just couldn't put it down. Frank and Stanley became fast friends after Frank's family moved to Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Frank's dad, who is in the Navy, was relocated to Pearl Harbor when the U.S. moved a fleet of naval ships to the harbor as World War II escalated. The U.S. hasn't entered the war yet, but they are supplying England and France with the supplies they need to fight the war. Frank is hiding a secret. There was an incident when he lived in Florida, and now he's filled with anxiety all the time. He's constantly imagining all the things that could go wrong and how he could get hurt. When something happens to Stanley and Frank freezes, Stanley gets upset that his best friend didn't stand up for him, and Frank's not sure how to tell Stanley about his anxiety. The kids back in Florida bullied him once they found out, and Frank doesn't want to lose his new friend. On the morning of December 7, 1941, Frank and Stanley are invited to board the USS Utah to meet Frank's sister's boyfriend, who is preparing for a Navy baseball game. It's a Sunday morning, and so far being stationed in Hawaii has consisted of training runs, so all the sailors are in a happy, laid-back mood. Suddenly, an explosion on the island in the distance draws everyone's attention. It looks pretty real to be just a training run. But that's when they see them, hundreds of warplanes with the red dot of the Japanese flag painted on their wings. They are under attack. Frank and Stanley struggle to survive the attack. Will they make it off the doomed USS Utah alive? And if they do survive, will things ever be the same for Stanley and his mom, who are Americans of Japanese ancestry? Or will people see them and be reminded of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor? Can their friendship survive the attack? Trust me, once you start this book, it's action-packed. You won't want to put it down.